Right, I'm still missing parts, but I'm gonna soldier on anyway. I'm gonna try to build more of the stern gallery tonight. I might try putting on part of the roof. The place where I'm missing parts are on the wall sections here, but that'd be an easy enough one to replace, or to put a stand-in color for now, and then swap out when the correct colored parts arrive. But there are other areas that I can continue to work on and get built up, because a lot of it's going to be very, very, very similar to the bigger one. The back end is a little bit svelter, so some of it will be different, but most of the railing work will be very, very similar. This back section, of course, will be completely different on this one. I may use the arched windows. I may end up going back and using square windows back there. I haven't decided which yet. I've got no shortage of arched windows, but I think the shortage at this point is going to be in the form of the window panes, as I think I am running low on window panes in gold. But I do have square window panes in gold, so I'll probably end up using those in the back here, and we'll see how that ends up looking. But yeah, gonna pull yourself together. Gonna tinker. Right, I have reached a good stopping point. I've got the bow built, added a little bit of color, some detailing. I think it finally is quite acceptable. I wish they made these arched windows in black, but I'm reasonably certain they don't. I will check Bricklink as soon as I'm done here. Last major thing I need to build on this back end is, of course, the fancy schmancy rear windows. Not entirely sure how I plan to do that just yet. It will be very similar to this one, of course, but I don't know whether I'm going to use arched windows or square windows. Probably square windows, honestly. Just because of how much area I need to cover, and I don't think I have enough of the arched window panes, and I have plenty of the square window panes. So that's probably what I'll end up doing, either probably 3 and then maybe 4, depending on how much space I have. This is a lot narrower than the other one. The ship in general is 2 studs wider, but these windows do not flare nearly as much, and so it's another, I think, 2 shorter altogether, maybe even more. So it's much narrower, so it's not going to have near as much room for windows and all of that, but yeah, I unfortunately still need parts to complete part of the wall in here because I ran out, used them all on this ship. So really can't, well, I mean, I can still make this back pane without those because, or I can use ones of a different color just to figure out exactly how it's all gonna fit together. The size, despite the fact that they are very, very different designs, and I'm really happy about how different they are because that's gonna make the ships much more unique, and since so much of the rest of it is basically identical as far as, you know, gun ports and the height, then it's not as wide, and so the fronts are a little bit different. They'll have very different figureheads, they'll have very different back end detailing and all of that. I'm really liking how this one's coming together. Hopefully by probably early next week, if shipping is better than some of the shipping has been lately, I should have the rest of the parts necessary. Big thing that I am waiting on are the guns, but those are coming from far away, and I have no idea how long they will take. Sometimes they're real quick, sometimes they take real long. It could be in my mailbox right now for all I know. I haven't checked today. And now it is very, very late, and I have not yet had dinner. I will probably just have some snacks and go to bed, and pick this up again when I have parts. Which, I mean, given the delay on these videos, the parts will probably have arrived before this video goes live, because this is going to be like next Friday, if not later. But yeah, second ship of the line coming together beautifully. I have a name picked out for this one. I don't yet have a name picked out for this one. I need to do some research on some Greek mythology to figure out a fitting name. So, yeah. Thank you for watching.